What's good, people? It's Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats. Got the Corporate Thief Beats t-shirt on today as well. And I've got a very special announcement for anyone from that's been following the music marketing tips and outsourcing and all the lists and resources that I've given out for free, really providing everybody with value. And I've decided to do this as well at the same time for a limited time offer. It should be up for like 5-6 days. I'm giving away lease rights, platinum lease rights to 100 plus beats, my entire beat library, plus the new beats that are coming as well for one special price of $97. And you might be thinking, am I mad? Have I lost my mind? In certain ways, yes. In other ways, no. Corporate Thief Beats is not just Daniel anymore. It has employees, like I've mentioned in the other thing. So cash flow is a huge thing now. I can't just rely on affiliates, or the beats need to always be selling. But I can't always give them away for really cheap. But I just decided, I had a conversation with a hip hop artist there one time, and he says, why don't you do a membership site? And I said, I'd love to. But from my experience with hip hop artists, they don't like paying the $9.99 or $29.99 a month kind of stuff. They just prefer to pay outright, and then that's it. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Top $97. Where did I pluck that price from? Well, when I was doing the research for the mixtape cover sites, I saw that the average hip hop artist would spend on beats is roughly around 100, or on mixtape covers the average would be around $100, and I thought that was fair, and plus it still generates enough revenue for the Corporate Thief Beats to continue as a company, but plus it gives everyone all the beats that they need to produce any albums or anything like that. So you can see this page, you're probably seeing this page now if you've landed on it now. There's no timer here right at the minute, but there will be. It'll only be up for 6 days. I'm taking it down after that. It will not be like that. After that, you can go to the beat player and purchase them individually, which they are. For each tracked out beat is like $37.99 at the moment. Who knows, it will be changed after that. Plus the new beats won't be included after this in another section if I plan to do this again in another couple of months. Now I see a lot of beat makers do certain discounts on Black Friday. I don't do them. I do them on my own time to make me a little bit more unique. But I'm giving away tons of different beats here now. All my it's like basically an access to my complete beat library and tracked out files, MP3, WAV. Everything is in there, and it's the platinum lease rights. All right, you do not get exclusive rights with this, guys, so don't get it confused with exclusive rights. It's platinum lease. You don't need exclusive rights unless you have a massive audience. A lot of hip hop artists go to me, I want exclusive rights. They don't even know why they want exclusive rights. I always challenge them to make a song, see how good they promote it, and then come back to me if they really want exclusive rights. So you can see from the graphic in front of you, you get the MP3 high quality WAV. If you just want to record a song, you're not really into mixing the session files, but the session files are there to be if you need them to mix. Sometimes I put in melody synths that some rappers don't want in there. They want to pick them out and just create the melody themselves, and that's completely fine with me. You're allowed to edit them to your liking, all right? Also, there's a PDF lease agreement as well, so you have the proof that you have purchased the beats and you can use them to monetize for mixtapes, albums, shows, videos, etc. You can use it all. So get the platinum rights to all 100 plus beats. There's going to be more coming in. I have 102 or 3 in there at the minute. There's more. It just takes a long time to actually upload all this stuff. I'm still working on it at the minute, but it should be done by the time this video is out. The platinum non-lease includes the high quality WAV and the MP3. Sometimes musicians just want those so they can record their songs. the lease license with the following benefits: 1,000 distribution, 10,000 copies distribution rights, royalty free. So obviously, if you're signed to a major label, we would have to discuss exclusive rights if you want that or anything like that. Or if you were you get 100% royalty free until you hit 10,000 copies. MP3, WAV, and tracked out. So, like I mentioned before, PDF release agreement. This is the really kicker here. This is great. Instant beat access. So you don't have to wait for me to upload anything. I'll have all these files up here. I'm going to show you where they're stored. Okay. I'm using a system called Gumroad because it's just easier for me to safeguard my beats because you never know who could kind of just take them from Dropbox or anything like that. I'm not bad mouthing any company, I'm just saying. So I just really want to make sure they're safe. Plus it's unfair if someone kind of steals them and then someone else pays for them. So you can see that they're on Dropbox. It's linked to all the Gumroad. You can see all the beats are there. And this is the biggest thing that I learned from the last time I did a beat launch. The last time I just uploaded a massive file, really bad idea. It took some people don't have amazing broadband like I would have here in the UK, and it was just a nightmare for some people to upload. So this time I uploaded each individual zip file, which each of them contains their own MP3, WAV, PDF license, etc. So you don't have to come and download every single one of them. Once you pay for it, I'll leave this up here, but the price will be gone and you won't be able to access. Once you purchase it, you'll be able to access it. It's not coming down in a sense. You don't have to come here and download every single one of them. That's not what I wanted to kind of create a little kind of membership hub for you guys that purchase these kind of beats. And you can just come in here and just download the zip file when you want. But the price of $97 will only be up for 1 week, okay? So it's really important that you come and check out this amazing deal at the minute. You can also sell your song on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes, etc. And that's just it. That's really it. And I have everything's labeled as well. So if you drop all the MP3s or HQ WAV files in, it will automatically tell you the BPM into whatever DAW that you use as well. It should do anyway. So that's pretty much it. It's called the Corporate Thief Beats Beat Vault. 100 plus beats access, and I hope you guys have learned a lot in the previous. If you do think someone would be interested in these beats, come and check out the page here, because I have a beat player here with all the beats on here, so you can just listen to them all. Bearing in mind, like, once this price goes, the only place you can get them then is at the Corporate Thief Beats site here. And as you can see from the beat player, individually the beats are like $37 each for tracked out platinum WAVs. It's like $17 then for a second now. It's like $17 for the premium lease as well. So it's pretty expensive to buy a load of different beats at individually like that. The only thing I need to stress there is that there's other producers at the Corporate Thief Beats now. Chronic Beats is now partnered with us. His beats are not included in this, okay? So don't think they're on this beat vault. This is just beats produced by me, the Corporate Thief Beats, and this is just kind of another way to anyone that has maybe might have an MP3 and wants to get the tracked out and kind of tweak the beats to their liking. And that's really everything in there. Plus there's new beats coming as well. I'm really happy with the new beats as well. 6 days is the launch for this beat pack. I'll send out some reminders as well, just in case you guys forget about it. But this is a perfect opportunity to get in some really cheap beats. and you have a whole library then to make music. You just need the inspiration. You can go back to my other 3 videos where I talked about the rap forms. I did a little bit in that video, which kind of went off topic, but it kind of helps you come up with concepts for songs as well, and really kind of put your time into creating amazing music using the beats that I've created. Now, I just have a little FAQ here as well. How long does it take to get my beats? Like I said before, they're instant. What are tracked out beats? They're the individual files that I use to create the beats. So like being like the stem files. You only really need this if your engineer asks for it. You don't really need the beat tracked out unless you want to tailor it. If you want to change the structure of where I put the chorus, etc., like that. If you want shorter verses, make it radio friendly, etc., you can do that. How long do you store? They're stored indefinitely on Gumroad, but the price of $97 won't be there. It'll be just like back to what the regular price per beat will be. You don't have to keep paying for it. You just have to pay once, and then you get the membership and you can log in. The only thing you need to remember is to keep the email that you signed up with, because that's very important. That's how you'll access the Gumroad section here. If you don't keep the email, you won't be able to get back in again. So that's really important to remember that. It doesn't ask you your password, it just asks for your email address that you purchased with. And 1 second, I want to see what else. I just found a beat. I just bought a beat. This is kind of common FAQ questions. Please check your email address, Stripe, whatever you paid with. And also check your spam folder as well. It'll send you an automatic link, and then it will give you a special coded link. Then it will tell you to pop in your email address that you used to purchase it. That's really important. That's how you can access it. Plus the files are individual files, so it's much easier this time. Thank God I did it this way, because it's just one gigantic file is just a nightmare. It's hard for me to upload. Well, it's not that bad, but it's hard for me to continuously give support to people. If it was just one gigantic file of 100+ beats, it'd be like 60 gigabytes of information. So I just did it this way, so it's much easier for you guys to get all this beat library, make some amazing mixtapes, etc. There's no tags on these beats, okay? So don't worry if you hear tags in the background. That's just within the player on Audio Mac that I use on the landing page there. Why am I selling the beats so cheap? Well, usually I do some kind of discounts. This time I just wanted to see, just kind of sparking up some ideas. Obviously, it's not just me working. If you've watched the 3 videos beforehand, I talk about outsourcing, so there's more people that take part here at the Corporate Thief Beats, and I just kind of have to keep the ship steady for as long as I can. And why such a short, limited time only? Now, this is because I am a musician, and I know, like other musicians, we procrastinate if someone doesn't influence us into making a buying decision or anything like that. I don't always promote stuff. I'm not like if you sign up to some beat makers, they're kind of just always pitching you beats. I don't work like that. That's just my way. I try and give value through my blog posts, music marketing, my YouTube videos, tutorials, courses, anything like that. I try and influence you guys that way. And then when I have to sell something like my beats, I really just kind of promote the heck out of it. And that's what I'm doing at the moment. And hopefully you guys really will benefit from it. Instead of like buying individual beats, you just kind of go one small investment, boom, you've got a library of beats to go and produce mixtapes, and you can hear what kind of beats they are. It's not they're not all trap beats. They're all different sounds. I'm not like some music producers. I kind of like very different sounds. So like I have like a track here. 1 second. I'll just pick some of my favorite ones. Pulse is one of my favorite ones. It's like a Drake type beat. That's a really cool one. I'm not going to go and audition all of them because I don't think the sound is going to travel well through the speakers through here, so it might sound better on you guys. Understand is another kind of Drake type beat. I really love that one. Obviously, we have some beats as well there that are really popular. The Dr. Dre one that's on YouTube is like one of the most popular beats. There's one called I Can, which is a Rick Ross kind of hip hop kind of drive time type beat. The more modern ones like Piggy Bank is kind of more like a 21 Savage type beat. Then we have Bryson Tiller type beats. Yeah, I don't want to go into like listening to all of these beats at once because we'll be here forever. There's like over 100+ beats here. But I'm super stoked at this beat pack. Remember, it'll only be open for 6 days. You'll see this link. Once it's gone, it's gone. You'll still have access if you purchased it, but the price will be like back to whatever 100 beats, 100+ beats costs. Plus the price that I set the beat player beats back to. So if you guys want to get in the low, get my complete access to my beat library, now is your time. So this is Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats. Don't forget, if this is something that you think someone else might benefit from, let them know about it. Get the Corporate Thief Beats out there as well. Share the Corporate Thief Beats. Continue to give some value with some more courses, some more video training, more music marketing tips. I'll keep doing that. And I'll keep you updated on the beat pack and see what else I can chuck in there as a bonus. Okay, guys? This is Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats, and I hope you enjoyed this beat vault. Okay? Take care. Bye.